friend, and today I've prepared for you a nice and gentle practice of Hatha Yoga. Once you feel tired, exhausted, stressed, worried, this short class will help you to calm down, reduce the level of tension in your body and in your mind, and continue the day or the evening with a stable state of your mind and nice sensations in your body. So let's start the class. I invite you to sit on your heels and start breathing slowly. Do not rush your body, give it some time to adjust. And give it a couple of seconds to understand what's happening. That now it's time to breathe deeply, smoothly. Those who practice deep yogic breathing, please proceed. Those who are not yet aware of this practice, yogic full breathing means that we inhale deeply, trying to have a feeling that we bring the air inside our stomach, and continue inhalation, expanding your ribcage, opening and bringing up your chest, raising up your shoulders and collarbones. And then exhale opposite way, shoulders down, chest down, and then navel area, the belly button comes closer to your spine. Inhale and exhale. If you feel that your body is still in tension, you might exhale through your mouth. So inhale through your nose. Very good. Now through the sides, bring your palms up, interlock your fingers and stretch up, up, up. Check the strong vertical spine that starts at your tailbone, coming through your spine, spinal cord, through your neck and head. And let's start moving gently from side to side. Exhale to your right, inhale up, exhale to your left. Try to keep your spine straight and keep moving. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale and exhale. Well done. Stretch up nicely again. Release your palms and interlock your fingers behind your chest, behind your back, and open your chest. Bring it forward. Breathe. If needed, then exhale through your mouth. Bring your hands forward, interlock your fingers, and open your palms. Feel that your upper spine, upper back is curved. Inhale and exhale here. Shoulder blades away from each other. And bring your palms on your thighs, on your knees, and let's do a couple of movements with your neck. Inhale, bring your chin up. Exhale down to your chest. moving. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Now, neck rotation. So inhale, half circle up. Exhale, chin to chest, half circle down 3 times each side. And switch to the other side once you're ready. And release, well done. Now open your hands wide. And rotation, twist to your right. Inhale. Exhale, hug yourself. To your left, inhale. Exhale, hug yourself. And change the arms. And keep moving. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more time each side. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Well done. Now push yourself a bit forward and we found each other in Marjariyasana or the cat pose. Check that your wrists are under your shoulders, aligned with them. Your knees are under your hips as well, aligned. And we keep moving. So what we do now is the waves with your spine. Inhale, chin up, belly button down. Exhale and arch your back, shoulder blades away from each other. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale one more time. And exhale. Well done. From here, please open your left leg or knee to the side so that the foot is parallel to your body. And from here, let's move with our right hand. So the opposite hand is moving. Open it to the side, bring it up and down. Try to touch with your shoulder the mat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Open and exhale and bring the shoulder to the mat. The left hand can come forward, stretch forward, or if you wish, open it up. A nice feeling should be in your shoulder line. Breathe into your stomach. Mostly, to feel relaxed, you have to adjust your breathing. You have to make it smooth and deep so that your body will follow it and it will feel as well calm and stable. Coming back gently, nicely. Well done. And let's do a couple of movements as well. Back and forward, sitting on your right heel. So push yourself back on your heel. Inhale, exhale back. Inhale, exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Well done. Change right now the legs. So your left knee will be on the mat and the right is open to the side, straight back. And from here we work with our left hand, so the opposite one. Open it. And shoulder on the mat. Inhale. Shoulder on the mat, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. inhale, shoulder on the mat. The right hand can be forward, trying to stretch, or open it to the side and up. The feeling that you're bringing your shoulder blades together. Try not to fall down with your hips to your left side. Try to be stable and feel your shoulder line. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Well done. Coming back slowly and nicely. Bring both of your knees on the mat. As we align them with your hips. And open your palms wider. Now again we're going to do the spine waves, but this time from side to side. So the movement is inhale and you try to bring more weight on your right hand, chest as down as you can, shift into your left, coming up, arching your back. And the opposite, first on your left, inhale, shift into your right, chest down, exhale, arch your back. And again to your right, let's do together. Inhale, exhale. Inhale left, exhale. Inhale right, exhale. Exhale left. Well done. One more time, each circle. Feel your hands, shoulder blades and your shoulders. Very good. Now your palms as forward as you can without moving your hips, okay? So hips are stable, palms are as forward as you can, and try to go down on Hatha asana. This is the modern name of this asana. Try to bring your forehead, chin, or maybe even chest on the mat. Why this asana is an Hatha asana? Because it works with our heart center, with our chest, with our Anahata chakra. While working with it, it's balancing our emotions. It reduces the fear, the feeling of instability, the feeling of anxiety. It helps us to be aware of our emotions and to calm down, to be stable, to have the emotional intelligence. Inhale and exhale. Slowly coming up, slowly, gently. And stay on your knees. From here, let's stretch up. Release. Now again, please open your left leg, bring it to the side. The foot is parallel to the body, meaning that your heel and your toes are on the mat. Stretch up. And now bend to your left side. So you try to touch with your palm the leg. Never press your knee either above the knee or below your knee. With your right hand, you go as well through your head, more down, keeping the line of your ear. So your hand is above your head, crossing your ear. Inhale and exhale. Feel the stretching in your right side. Inhale and exhale. Padikasana, or the gate pose. One of the best asanas to stretch our sides, to balance our left and right, our solar and lunar energy, passive and active. Coming back, well done. And same thing with your right. I will just change position so you can see me better. So first stretch up. Inhale and exhale. Before any kind of movement with your spine, before you bend, before you twist, first stretch to make your spine more spacious, and then exhale and go as down as you can. Stretching your left. Do not bring the weight of your body on your right palm so that you do not just stay on one leg. Try as well to include in this process your spine. Try to use your back muscles. Inhale, exhale. There is no need to go very deep. It's just to balance both of your sides. Let's do one more deep inhalation and exhalation here. Coming back nicely and slowly. And again, stretching out first. Well done. Bring your palms again on the mat. Stretch your right leg to the back, so you press your toes, trying to bring your heel on the mat. It's a passive movement, but you should be able to feel it in your leg muscles. And bring it back, same thing with your left. Press it, press it, press it, and come back. And from here, Adho Mukha Svanasana, or the downward facing dog. Bring your hips up. First, keep your knees bent, okay? You try to bring heel by heel, step by step, touching with one another. Leg is bent, and then you change. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. No rush. We're here not to break any record. We're here to enjoy the abilities of our body, to respect them, and to know your body better. Well done. If you still want to bend your knees, that's completely fine. You can just stay on your toes. Please check that your fingers are widely spread. The weight of your body is not on your wrists, but on the palms. All the fingers are involved. Bring your tailbone up. Try to feel the rotation in your hips, and your chest is coming closer to your knees and your belly to your thighs. If you can bring your heels on the mat, do so. Let's have here 5 deep breaths. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And exhale. 2 more times. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Well done. And from here, bring more of your weight on your hands and palms, and then your hips down, and you find yourself in upward facing dog, and bring yourself back to the downward facing. Let's have here a couple of movements in dynamic, up and down. Downward facing, inhale, upward facing, exhale, inhale, open your chest, do not block your neck, face is looking up, and exhale. One more time, inhale, and exhale, and again upward facing. lay down on the mat. Bring your feet together. One palm in front of you, another one is on top of it. Forehead on your both palms, or maybe one of your cheeks, Makarasana, or the crocodile pose. Relax here. If you feel any tension in your lower back, you might do some movements from side to side with your hips, with your buttocks, to release any possible tension. Couple of breaths here. Well done. And now let's do the Sphinx pose. So your feet together, or maybe if you want to make it easier, then apart. Bring your elbows aligned with your shoulders so that your forearms are on the mat. Okay? And from here, instead of pushing the mat from you, you try with your palms, fingers are widely spread, to pull the mat towards you so that you feel your chest is coming forward. Your shoulders are not blocking your neck. Most of the movement in your upper back, in your chest. The navel is on the mat. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Well done. Lay down and stretch. Bring your palms forward, and let's do one of the variations of Shalabhasana, or the locust pose. What we do here is we work with the opposite leg and hand. Inhale, bring your left leg and right hand up, and exhale. Other side, your right leg and left hand. Inhale and exhale. And again the opposite. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Your left leg and right hand. Inhale, exhale. Right leg and left hand. Inhale and exhale. Well done. Now bring your palms again in Makarasana. Palm on palm and forehead on palm. And let's continue working only with our legs. So the right leg goes up, inhale and exhale. The forehead is on your palm. Your left, inhale and exhale. Right, inhale and exhale. Left, inhale and exhale. Let's do one more time. Your right, inhale and exhale. No need to make it 100% of your power. Last time for your left. Inhale and exhale. Bring your right leg as up as you can, and then bend your left knee so that your left foot is under your right knee. You support your leg, and let's stay here. It's a very stable asana. Inhale and exhale. Breathe. Inhale and exhale. And gently release both of your legs. Very good. Let's do same thing with the other leg. So your left goes as up as you can, and then bend your right and bring the knee of your left on your right. Try to keep the left leg straight. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Release your legs. Slowly bring both of them down. And to balance the tension that you might get, we bring both of our palms a little bit below your shoulders, closer to your chest, and elbows are close to your body. And let's do Bhujangasana or Cobra. So press the mat and bring yourself up with the muscles of your back and your hands. If you can make your hands straight, do not block your neck. Shoulders are away from your neck. If everything is fine, you can make or keep your hands straight. If you have any tension in the lower back, then bend your elbows. Choose the variation for yourself. Inhale and exhale. This is the full Cobra. Inhale and exhale and release. Very well done. Press the mat. Come onto your knees and sit on your heels. Balasana, or if you want to open your knees so that you have more space for your belly, this will be Shashankasana or the rabbit pose. And this pose is just easier in terms of more space for breathing, the full breathing. If you prefer to stay in Balasana, stay there. Relaxation now. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Breathe out completely. And now I will ask you, maybe if you have a towel or a blanket, something soft, or maybe a small carpet like I do, something soft to support your knees so that you don't have any unpleasant sensations. What we do here is bring your knee wider than your mat, both of your knees. Okay? So you try to open your knees wide, stay on your forearms, and from here, what we try to do is keep the knees aligned with the hips. Okay, not very forward, not very aligned, pretty much. And you have 90 degrees in your knees. Okay, and same in your foot. You stay in your forearms, and this is one of the variations of the frog pose. One of the best asanas is the hip opener, a very gentle one. What I suggest here is to keep your spine in the neutral position without any weight, so without bringing your belly button, your navel area down, or curving it. You might have a pillow, or maybe the brick, or maybe a book, something to support your head. If you don't have anything, no worries, absolutely. What you do is you can just put fist on fist and stay here. 5 deep breaths. At any point of the practice, if you feel that you want to open your knees wider, you can do so. bit more over with your hips. Very good. And gently we come up, and very gently, without any rush, you bring one knee closer to the other one. Okay? Staying on your knees. And again, we find each other in the cat pose, the Marjariyasana. What we do here is bring your left knee to the center of the mat, cross the back with your right, and sit down. If you feel that you're sitting just on your right side, then I suggest you better to bring the knee more up and the left knee more up, the upper one, so that you feel that both of your sit bones are on the mat. I do recommend you to have this feeling because it will balance the weight of your body instead of falling down to one of the sides. So it's just a better option for having stability. Okay, so we are sitting here, straight spine. Variations here. Either you can support your body with placing your fingers on the mat behind your back, and then try to bend forward until you can touch with your belly, with your chest, your body, or maybe just to place your forehead. Okay? For those who want to go deeper, what you can do is either do the namaste behind your back if you want to have more sensations on your shoulder line, or maybe interlock your fingers and bring them up. Okay? This will work as well with your hands and your shoulders. Choose the variation for yourself. 3 deep breaths here. Very gently coming up, release your hands, and then again a little bit forward to Marjariyasana, and we change the position of our legs. So we cross with another leg, which is left in my side. This is the down leg now, and then roll back, and again try to sit on the both sit bones, both of the buttocks equally involved. And if you have the feeling that you're falling down to one of the sides, then adjust the position of your legs. Maybe you need to bring your foot more forward, the knee a bit more up. That's completely fine. It depends on your hips flexibility right now. So we all have different body conditions. That is why find your position for yourself. Same thing, first stretch up, and then either hands behind your back and you try to bend forward, or if you want, namaste behind your back, or interlock your fingers as well. 3 deep breaths here. And slowly coming back. This was one of the variations of Gomukhasana, the cow head pose, as well the asana that influence on your hips flexibility, as well as the balancing your body. What we do now is releasing our legs. Bring your legs straight. Inhale and stretching up. Well done. Now bring your right knee closer to your chest. Hug it. Then cross your left leg. And variations here, what you can do is just first stretch up with your right hand, bring it to the back, and then, if you can, your left elbow is crossing your right knee, and you try to look behind your shoulder. If this twist is not comfortable with this position, then not the elbow, but the palm. Just with your palm you use your hand so that you can twist deeper. Let's stay here, Ardha Matsyendrasana, and breathe into your abdominal area. Try to keep your shoulders in one line. Try to keep as well the weight of your body with your back muscles. Inhale and exhale. Breathe into your stomach. You're giving a nice massage for your abdominal organs. Slowly coming back and change the position. First, bring your knee close to your chest, hug it, stretch up, then cross your right knee, and as well modification, either with your palm or with your elbow. First, stretch up with your left, bring it back, stretch with your right, and choose with your palm or with your elbow. You cross in your knee and you try to push it a bit towards your right leg. Look behind your shoulder and breathe. Inhale, and you try to go more up with the top of your head. Exhale. Inhale, exhale, twist deeper. One more time. And release. Well done. And now to balance the forward bend and the twist, lay down on your mat, bring your heels closer to your buttocks, to your upper body, and then bring your hips up. For those who want to have easier variation, you can support your body with your elbows so that your palms are under your lower back, under your hips, and you support yourself. For the rest, you can interlock your fingers and bring them under your hips. And let's stay here a couple of breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. And exhale. Well done. Release. Now, what we do now is making your hands in one line, so placing them aligned with your shoulders. Make your right leg straight, and the foot of your left is on your right knee. And try to bring the knee down to your right, looking to the opposite side to your left. Try to keep both of the shoulders on the mat. The point is not to touch the floor with your knee, but to have a feeling of a nice twist in your spine. Both of the shoulders on the mat. Very good. Come back and change the side. Same thing, your left is straight, the right foot is on the knee of the left leg, and you try to bring it closer to the floor. Both of their shoulders on the mat, looking to your right, opposite side. Nice and gentle twist. Inhale and exhale. One last time. Bring it back. Well done. And now the final variation here. Either the soles of your feet together, and you can place your palms on your hips or on your abdominal and just breathe here. If you still feel some anxiety, stress, try to breathe out with your mouth. Inhale with your nose and then those who want to go for the inverted asanas to bring the energy a bit to the upper centers, I have a variation for you as well. The easiest one is just your legs up, and you can just place them on the wall even, or keep them here. For those who want to go deeper, the plow pose, the halasana. Push your hips up and bring your toes above your head, touching the mat. If you cannot touch with your toes and mat, support yourself with your palms at the lower back of your hips. For those who want to go even deeper, to more advanced, then Sarvangasana, the shoulder stand. You bring your legs up, staying not on your head and neck. The weight of your body is on your shoulders. Bring your hips forward, push them forward, and support yourself with the palms at the level of your shoulder blades. So choose the variation for yourself. But please, for those who go for inverted asanas, do so only if you don't have menstruation, the pregnancy, or any other medical conditions connected with the problems with blood pressure or the severe headaches. Be conscious about the asanas that you perform. Okay? Please be honest with yourself, with the level of the energy in your body today. And if you feel good and you feel that's right, you can go into the inverted asana. If you have some hesitations, then stay in some easy variation just with your legs on the wall, or just in Supta Baddha Konasana with the knees apart, soles together. You will get same benefits from the class, but without any possibility to injure yourself. Okay? So 3 more deep breaths in any of the poses you've chosen. And then you can still stay in the butterfly pose or Shavasana, straight legs the distance of your mat. And then your palms are facing up around 45 degrees from your body. And breathe here deeply. Inhale and exhale. If you feel any tension in your body, then release it with the exhalation. Inhale and exhale completely. Stay in Shavasana as long as needed. 5, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Try to observe the sensations in your body without jumping into your thoughts. Give yourself these moments, these minutes before going back into the big real world. Give the time for your body to relax, to feel soft, to feel that it's melting into the mat, being heavy, warm, soft. once you're ready for Shavasana, then don't jump into the day or the evening. Try to